Welcome to Switch Moments, brought to you by Brave Switch and Young Wealth Management and Estate Planning Company Limited. My name is BTB Akeke. I am the founder and CEO of Brave Switch and Young Wealth Management and Estate Planning Company Limited. I'm also the lead partner of BSY Legal. For some time now, we've been talking about wills and will writing. But at some point, we had to delve into talking about some uncommon aspects of will writing. Previously, we talked on testamentary trust. But for today, we'll be talking about secret trust. You may want to ask, why the name secret? Well, as we proceed, you will get to find the reason for the word secret. What is a secret trust? A secret trust is a confidential arrangement made in a will, whereby the maker of the will secretly transfers property to some beneficiaries through an undisclosed trustee. I believe many of us know what and who a trustee is. A trustee is someone who holds properties on behalf of some beneficiaries to deliver those properties to them on a later date. So there are about 3 types of secret trust, but for the purpose of this presentation, we'll be focusing on 2. The first is a fully secret trust, and the second is half secret trust. What is a fully secret trust? Under a fully secret trust arrangement, the maker of the will not disclose the existence of the trust. So also, he will not disclose who the beneficiary of the trust is. Let me repeat myself. Under a fully secret trust, the maker of the will not disclose the fact that the trust is existing. It would not also disclose the beneficiaries of that trust. All you will find under a fully secret trust is that the maker of the will give that specific property to an individual in the will. But no one else will know that that property that he has given to that individual is for the benefit of another beneficiary. Okay, let's give an example. If I say I give my flat in Aja to John absolutely, in this scenario, John knows that he is to hold the property for another beneficiary. Now, only me and John know that there is a trust existing. That is why it is fully secret. No one else knows that there is a trust existing in that will, because on the face of the will, I have given that property to John. Anyone who reads the will would believe that that property has been given to John. But John knows that he is holding that property for another beneficiary. I know that John is not the ultimate beneficial owner of that property that I have given to him. So, upon my demise, upon my death, John, after receiving the property from my executors, is supposed to transfer the property to the actual beneficiary that I intended. But, under a fully secret trust, something must be done by the testator. The testator, it is necessary for the testator to communicate to John that he would be appointing John as his trustee to hold that specific property. He must communicate that to John, and John must accept that responsibility to hold the property on behalf of what? The beneficiary. That is what makes it a fully secret trust. No one else knows that that property does not actually belong to John, or that John is holding the property for another beneficiary. Now let's move to the other type of secret trust, which is the half secret trust. Under a half secret trust, the existence of the trust is disclosed, but the terms of the trust are not disclosed. So in the will, the maker of the will can disclose that the property is being held by John, but he would not state that the property is being held by John for so and so beneficiary. Let's give an example of this. If I say I give my flat in Aja to John upon trust which I have communicated to him, what I have simply done is that I have withheld the name of the beneficiaries of that particular gift from my will, but I have stated that I am giving this property to John upon trust. I am telling the world, I am telling everyone who reads this will, that this property I am giving to John is not for John, that John is holding this property in trust, however, for another beneficiary which I have refused to disclose in my will. This is essentially why it is half secret. Do not forget that in the first scenario, which is this fully secret trust, the name of the beneficiaries are not disclosed. The fact that John is holding the property in trust is not said. All that was stated in that will is that I give my property to John absolutely. So I'm hiding the trust away from everyone. But under the half secret trust, I am actually stating that I give this property to John upon trust, which means that I am saying to the world that I am giving this property to John, but John is to hold it in trust for a beneficiary that I have communicated to him. Now you will see that this type of trusts can fulfill a lot of purposes in this day and age. Now, we would like to talk about cases where a secret trust can be used. The question you want to ask yourself, okay, so why do I want to have a secret trust? Why do I want to set up a secret trust? Why do I want to make it unknown? Why do I want to give somebody something and hide it away all the same? The truth of the matter is that there are so many people that have so many things to hide away from the public. And if these trust instruments do not exist, then it will be a bit difficult for them to transfer their property from themselves to their beneficiaries. Then it means that they will just make a will and probably give out these properties outrightly to these beneficiaries and cause possible chaos after their death. There are a couple of scenarios where the testator, may desire to use a secret trust. Let me give specific examples of certain scenarios that may require you making use of a secret trust. Where you want to give some properties or some assets or some legacies to specific individuals, organizations, and you do not want anyone to find out or to know about it, you can make use of a secret trust. Where you want to support certain organizations or families, take care of certain educational expense of some children in school, you can make use of a secret trust. Where you want to make certain aspect of your life secret and keep it away from the public, you can make use of a secret trust. For instance, if you want to benefit and take care of your child that was born out of wedlock, you can make use of a secret trust. If you have a concubine or if you have a wife that is not known to other people or not known to the public, you can make use of a secret trust to benefit that particular person. The benefits of using a secret trust in your will cannot be overemphasized. However, you must make sure that you prevent certain things from happening, things like fraud. So which means that you can make the trustee to sign a document of acceptance, and as at the time of lodging your will at the probate registry, you can insert that acceptance document in that will. Another thing you can do to at least try to prevent fraud on the part of the trustee is to inform the beneficiaries ahead that you have given them some properties or some assets which will be held by the trustee, and you give them the particulars of the trustee, so that upon your demise, once the trustees have taken benefits of those properties that you have given to them, they can now approach the trustee to claim what belongs to them. I hope you find this video interesting. If you have any question, you can reach out to us on our social media platform or through our email address or website, and we'll be willing and glad to answer your questions. Thank you very much.